when you tell me to
we'll
shut
start
up,
city council meeting in 10 minutes.
I ain't
Please.
studying. You can show out at Mount Calvary. I'm at Shiloh.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
Point of order.
What's your point of order?
Why are we even on this motion when we had voted? I'm fixing to tell you if you listen. Listen.
Councilman Mays, don't
You interrupt me when I start talking, so don't.
You know what? You are going to be removed.
I'm not finna be removed.
You are
Not
out of
without this
order.
table turning over.
You are out of order, Mr. Mays.
Y'all out of order for letting them do it. We want to when we vote. We in public speak. Who do you think you is?
Mr. Mays.
Who do you think you is? Then when sit down now, okay, well just let me say that, and you done already rebutted that, but Madam Secretary, you would have her to let me speak and not interrupt me. You can leave and then I can file a formal complaint on you.
Go ahead and do that. You're welcome to do that. I am good.
You a little funny at the rate. Now, man.
I don't
know.
I don't need to talk to you.
Point of order, Mr. President. Would you warn her when we got a point of information? You ain't warning her. You let her go before then. When you left, she threw me out. You got to warn her when she butt in on a point of information. Yeah.
I didn't provoke you. You had a police officer give you several directives to ask you to be quiet. Councilman Murphy has told me if you called me a B and refused to apologize.
Point of information.
What's your point?
Through you to the speaker, I did not call you no B. You keep saying
Point of order. Point of
please
order.
warn him that is an improper point of information.
So
please warn him
Point
because
of
he's
order.
abusing it.
Are you gonna
Again.
warn him for making a statement and using a privileged point of information? I call them handkerchief head Negroes. Putting folk in power and all that type of stuff and thinking.
Excuse me, Mr. Mays. Yeah,
It's in
you're
the
out of
dictionary. Handkerchief head.
Mr. Mays, you're out of order.
No, I'm not.
Let's maintain decorum
I'm
and not
not.
call your colleagues names.
That's a polite way of talking about you. I called you and Quincy handkerchief head. It's in the dictionary.
Mr. Mays, that's your warning.
Beg your pardon?
That's your first warning.
I'm gonna appeal the warning.
I support the appeal. Madam Chair, I would like to speak. Yes, I supported Councilman Mays' appeal. And Madam Chair, how dare you speak of anyone supporting his chairs? You supported a white woman's appeal when she called me ghetto. So speak on that. What's the difference?
Point of information.
What I'm speaking.
Point of information. She didn't call you ghetto. She said that what you said was ghetto, and you also.
She said, "Oh, she's so ghetto."
But for the record, I was not over there, so I didn't hear it. But what I did hear, you make a remark about turning it out up in here. That's per you.
Oh,
Please
she's
proceed.
so ghetto.
Point of order. I stick by it. I call you a handkerchief head Negro. I call him a handkerchief head Negro. And I'm sticking with it. Google it. You got words like gaslighting, handkerchief head Negro. All that's in the dictionary now. You just outdated.
Point of information. Through you to the speaker, do you know my name is Quincy Murphy, or Councilman Murphy, or Third Ward, or Mr. Murphy? Not handkerchief, Negro, or none of those words.
I view you as a handkerchief head Negro. I don't know how you view
Point of
yourself.
information.
What's
Through
your
you
point?
to the speaker, my name is Councilman Murphy, Mr. Murphy, or Third Ward Councilman. Them three. We ain't using adjectives, or we ain't using those other words. And all due respect to you, I'm asking you, and I'm asking my colleagues my name is Councilman-elect Quincy Murphy. Nothing else. I don't want to be called by anything else.
Man, that Third Ward gonna look pretty much the same from the time you got there to the time you left. Y'all ain't doing all of that, but your ego got you thinking you out. That's usually how handkerchief head Negroes act and talk to other Negroes. I'm gonna talk about it. They used to call him Uncle Tom.
Go ahead. Mr. Mays, please refrain from referring to your colleagues as derogatory names.
This is an appeal on me calling y'all handkerchief head Negroes. And so I'm gonna talk about handkerchief head Negroes in the appeal. Win, lose, or draw. That's what this appeal is about. I call you and him a handkerchief head Negro. Now y'all don't want me to say handkerchief head Negro in the appeal? What he want me to say? Mr. Murphy, handkerchief head Negro. Councilman Murphy, handkerchief head Negro. Quincy Murphy, handkerchief head Negro. I know your name. Whole time. Giving speeches. We're not gonna be able to get no work done till we get him out of there. He's a disgrace. And you think I'm gonna sit here and applaud you? You're a handkerchief head Negro.
My
What they call
colleague
them?
is using derogatory.
Sambos.
My colleague is making derogatory comments
No,
towards
I'm
his
talking about
colleagues.
point of order.
Not only him, you also have someone from the audience.
Point of
speaking
order.
out. He needs to be warned.
Point of order. Will you warn him to quit using privileged motions to take the floor and make statements? This is an appeal
Mr.
on
Mays.
Sambos and handkerchief
Mr.
heads.
Mays.
And I'm telling you, I can talk handkerchief head Negroes and Sambos as I try to win this appeal.
Mr. Mays.
Which I probably won't win, because
Mr.
white
Mays.
folks gonna vote with y'all.
Mr. Mays, you have been warned for the second time
For what?
about using derogatory names
Using
towards
descriptive names.
derogatory names towards
I
your
think
colleagues.
it's derogatory for you to call me a disgrace. Okay, I'm gonna ask to be excused. Y'all can decide it if you want, but I'm tired of playing games with
Mr.
you
Mays, that is
handkerchief
your
head
time.
Negroes.
That is your time. Thank you. Proceed. Go ahead.
I've been called a dog by Miss Burns. I've been called a Karen. I have been chased at a Halloween event. And she sits there and says things about me, and I never say anything because it's like, there's so many lies that come out of her mouth. It's not worth addressing.
Point of
but as soon
order.
as someone
Point
says
of
something
order.
about her,
She needs to be quiet, please.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Let's go ahead and maintain
Thank you,
the
Madam
anger
Chair.
you?
Can
So-
you please
so, Madam-
warn her, stating that I'm lying and I chased her? It's a lie. She's attacking my character. I stated facts.
Okay, so Councilwoman Burns.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not having it today with you. That you need to know.
Miss Burns.
Is that a threat,
Let's
Miss
go.
Burns?
Let's go
You
ahead.
take whatever you want,
Let me.
princess.
Excuse me. What we won't do is go back and
I'm
forth.
not
Point
gonna
of
be bullied
order.
out of my seat.
well,
so you can just calm
Miss-
down.
Point of order.
Miss Worthing, 1 second. So,
It's
what
when
is your
she
point?
talking to Quincy Murphy and he talking to her, the time's still going.
The goal is to be, it's like Mean Girls. It's mean. It's bullying. I don't like it.
Point
And
of
I don't allow it in
information.
my classroom.
A point of order. Madam Chair, she's Mean Girls again. She's personally attacking. Now, if I brought up the fact that she assaulted someone and violated subcode section 31-10 when she hit someone and they came to that podium, which is factual, you need to check her on that.
Miss-
Hey, can we hear what's going on at the table? Everybody talking, I don't hear nothing. What is we
Maybe
discussing?
Mr. Mays, if you would just,
No, if you would just,
Mr.
Madam
Mays was
Chair.
just getting some clarification.
Okay, well, let me know what we clarify. All this whispering, talk out loud. I
There's
want to know
not,
what's going
Mr.
on.
Mays can calm down, they're not
I'm
whispering.
gonna calm down. To me, they supporting you. They ain't supporting the mayor. So
Point
let
of
me
order,
just, I know point of order's gonna come.
It's coming from me because it has nothing to do with what
It has everything to do with what we talking
I think
about.
you passing aspersions.
Mister, I don't even know what excursion means. Let me finish and what I'm saying. This council is so set on trying to make a senior council person look like a fool, nearly running circles around them. And then patting them on the back. I call it that Willie Lynch syndrome in order to get the rowdy, rabble-rousing slave. And then once you divide them by making them feel they better than the rabble-rousing slave, you done lost control.
Councilwoman,
I don't think Councilman Mays is being germane to what we're dealing with right now. Let's get back
I
on
can
subject.
get there. I'm about to get there. So I didn't ask point of information as a quick inquiry. The reason you talk about votes and appointments of daily and police chief, because they the mayor's police chief. I thought I had the flow.
I'm talking about the Willie Lynch.
Let me explain.
And Negro head ran whatever he said.
Handkerchief head,
blatant
Negro.
disrespect gonna stop.
Let me explain.
Don't make no more references back to that.
I'm
Now
past
continue.
that. That point has
Point of
been
order,
made.
Mr. Chair.
Okay, so Woodson, you gonna fool around and try to be smart, and you gonna be walked out. Now, I was an activist. You was involved in Neely's campaign. Joyce was involved. And now y'all looking stupid trying to protect him, and I'm telling you, damn it, it ain't gonna work. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair,
Back to committee.
no, it's a
Then we
motion
should
to
be-
move it on
Okay,
the
I'll
floor.
wait to get to
Thank
work.
you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. You don't have to say thank you. It's a point of information. Don't talk condescending or whatever the word is to me. Thank you.
So,
I'm getting tired of you
are
talking
you guys
down.
gonna answer Ms.
Thank you.
Neal's question, Ms.
In our rules, as it relates to call for the question, we can vote.
Point of order.
But my point,
Mr.
I'm in a point of order. Will you warn her?
Right, wait,
Mr.
Would you warn her? She need to shut up.
warning her until I get ready to warn her, Councilman.
Well, then what you gonna do? Discriminate?
If you listen, do you remember when we were in special
This is
affairs
ridiculous.
and there was a point of
Very
order
ridiculous.
and people were trying to do it?
We came here to fight issues. Flint has enough issues here for each and every one of us to take on a personal one to get it done. Fighting me and fighting Mr. Murphy, calling us things outside of my name. My parents named me Liddell Lewis. I was appointed Dr. Lewis by Western Michigan University. Please address me as such. Now, no one goes around calling anyone any other name outside of your name. Your name is Eric Mays, councilperson in the 1st Ward. I will refer to you as such. I will not attack you. I will attack the issues surrounding the issues of Flint.
Ain't nobody in America can tell me how to talk. I'm a nice guy, but I ain't for no nonsense. So smart. Then you come in here and act like they're using adjectives to try to describe a black man. Gaslight. Charcoal. Say charcoal light.
Mr. Mays, I do suggest that you look up the definition of gaslight.
Yeah, don't use no adjective toward me. I'm offended. It's not decorum.